Alright. It's pretty late, but let's head back to the crime scene and see if we can find anything else. Maybe we missed something. Best equip a torch. Let's see here. The body's been removed. That's to be expected, I guess.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Yeah, that's... you mentioned that. Yorlif has granted me permission to aid in the investigation. If you'll have me. Actually, doesn't matter if you'll have me. I have permission, so...
Alright then.
Yep.
I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Helgerd. Helgerd.
Yes?
Got it. Is there anything else I can interact with here? Some nightshade. I'm not too well versed in alchemy ingredients, but I believe that's a poison, so I wouldn't... This seems like the use of some blade. I'm not a blood spatter expert either. Again, I'm much more of a... This is kind of out of my area of expertise, but... I still want to help. It's a little crowded in here, guys. Why don't you wait here? Helgerd. It's like a classic Nordic tomb. Windhelm is an old city, so it stands to reason they still have halls of the dead like this. You must be Helgerd. I believe we spoke earlier. The priestess of Arcade, correct? There she is. I have questions.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
What? Oh, the body. A large diagonal cut. Well, it was a blade then, wasn't a blunt object or anything like that. Could have been a mace. Would have needed to be very precise. Have you noticed anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry. Was only joking with you.
Right, So, the body?
Oh, yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Curved blades. That's interesting. Well, was it... was it you? No, I'm good. It wasn't you. I know that. You tell me if it was you, right?
I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I couldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now,
well, I don't know you.
Got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Right, okay, so they used an ancient Nordic curved blade. It's a nice shrine you have here to RK. Oh wow, that's a really nice mural. That's very nice. Oh, where'd my torch go? Torch. Oh, I went out. I didn't know they did that. Maybe we should keep... just use the lantern for now. You guys haven't had any issues with reanimation, have you? Because I gotta be honest, 9 times out of 10 when I go into one of these crypts, the dead are not at rest. Oh no. Oh no, I'm lost. My sense of direction's failing me. Nope. Up here? Nope. Over here? Aha. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Ah. Here we are. Beautiful, lovely stairs. Wait. This is her bedroom. Terribly sorry, I'm just a little turned around. Oh, hello. Ha ha ha. Never had a doubt. Alright, team. It is very late. Let's say we pick up the investigation back in the morning. Unless...
Trouble?
Yeah, there's nothing I could do here. Yes, okay. Let's head to the inn. And, continue this in the morning.
We aren't
Hello.
Got some fresh baked bread and good
Yes,
cheese
yes,
if you're
I
after
know.
a bite to eat.
I'd like to pay for the room again, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I appreciate it. Can you serve me a full meal, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Made it out alive that time. How do you expect to survive this time round?
I've already thought of that. We just
Good old bread. Can't go wrong with bread. Okay.
Enjoy your stay. And don't
And where
break.
do we get them?
I won't break anything.
By Stoon, have you
Sorry,
seen
Lucia.
their
Need some alone
prices?
time.
We'd be better off dealing
To sleep.
with the wraiths.
Oh, okay.
At least.
Let's get our good old 8 hours. And we have a level up. Not sure where to go with this. 175 health, 160 stamina. I feel like we have... I think we have enough health for fighting things our size. Magicka. We could invest into that. You know, train up our mental fortitude to be able to do those more complex maneuvers. You know what? I think we'll go with stamina for now. Because power attacks, our heavier strikes seem to be very effective. And that's for our perk points. We should not spend it until we invest in our skill points.
Then I won't lose an arm and a...
Level 9. We are on our way. More points in the smithing. Smithing and one-handed, I think, is what we're going to go into. And heavy armor. Smithing one-handed, heavy armor. Unless there's anything else. Oh! Oh! That was a... that was an accident. It's going to look at... speech. But no, yeah, smithing and one-handed. So let's get one-handed up to 45. And smithing up to 39 because of my fat finger. Right. All done. Yes, yes.
But the alchemy table can be used for free.
You? You're an alchemist. And I'm Tiber.
Alright, the continuation... Nope. The
Just
investigation
follow me to the
continues.
store. You'll see.
Maybe Yorlif will know about someone who would have access to ancient Nordic tools. I'm still new in town, so I don't really have a lay of the land. Might also have to investigate...
Spent my life serving Talos.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
plan to stop now.
Might also have to
What the
investigate the
Empire
Grey
says.
Quarter. Maybe the Dark Elves have some information.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
They are still talking about Balgruuf. Man, oh man. Yorlif,
How goes the investigation?
you have nothing for me.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out here.
Alright. Gotta be honest.
Talos created the
Deductive
Empire.
reasoning is not my
I
strong
think they'd
suit.
show him more respect.
I fare better with issues I can swing a sword at. I'm examining the crime scene. This is me. Examining it. Maybe there's something around here. More nightshade. More nightshade. Damn it, Stargel, you were not built for these kinds of issues. I want to help. But I am not as sharp as the edge of my blade. Shatter shield. Maybe the family knows something? Enemies?
You locked?
Hello? Am I allowed to be in here? Clan Shatter Shield. I'm here on behalf of the Jarl Steward. And I'm thirsty. Hello? Oh. Hello there. Sir Shadow Shield. Lord Shatter Shield.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Yes. In mourning, I am assuming because of the death in the family.
Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
I'm sorry to hear that. If I run across one in my travels, I'll bring it back to you.
Thank you.
Here, have a
Got
drink
any
on me.
ale or mead?
Yeah, I have an ale, a single. I have one. Just saving it for something special, but here you can have this one. I mean, this one. This one being the only one that I have.
Good day.
Tova.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
You have my condolences. These are the people that got. They're talking about the girl who got murdered, right? Or am I just in some random other grieving parent's house? Maybe it's best we just leave. They don't seem to be able to be in any sort of state to help us with the investigation. That didn't really help. Wait. Blood. Blood over here. Leading back to the crime scene. It's a trail. Oh! The game is afoot. Does it go over here or does it go up the stairs? She was dragged. She wasn't killed in the cemetery, I suppose. Blood. Let's see here. No way this leads into like a house, right? I'm not gonna walk up to the residential area of the murderer. This way? Oh. Blood. Oh. Yes, a house. This must be where the murder took place. Guys. We did it. We followed the clues. We don't seem that impressed. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that is... Ooh, that is a sturdy lock. That is not... Okay. We might have to reach out to Yorlif about this one. Unless there's maybe like a side window. Something. No. Well, this is definitely... Yeah, alright, let's head back to Yorlif. Maybe he has like a master key or something. Master key to all of the... all of the houses. Just walk in whenever he wants. You know. Landlords, right? Let's go. Yorlif.
We've intercepted
Yorlif.
from Solitude.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
This is no time for gossip. Listen. How do I get into, I believe it's called Hiram? It's a house on the west side of town.
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Oh, it was the wrong parents. Oh. Well, you know, if Frigga was killed as well, technically we didn't lie. We said that we were investigating their daughter's death, and we were. We just didn't know it at the time. So no harm, no foul. Let's head back there. Oh, sir.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Maybe later. I prefer ale. Maybe later. I guess you don't have the key.
You've been a
Sorry.
good friend in a time of need, and we won't forget that.
Of course. Oh, Lady Shattershield.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
Yes, I remember. I have some questions about that, actually, if you don't mind me asking. I know it's a sensitive subject, but if you could help me out.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
Listen, I'm just trying to find out who did this. I was just hoping you could help. We have a lead, and we're trying to follow it, but I need your assistance in it.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate her house. I'd like to investigate her house. But I'll need a key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Thank you, and, thank you.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
You look great for someone who took a sword to the chest. Was it a small sword?
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Well, here. You know, paying my respects to a veteran, so.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Good to talk to you.
You too. Alright, back to it. Yeah. Hiram. Alright, might see some freaky stuff in there. So, you know, well, you've all seen, so pretty. I'm mostly worried about you, Lucy, and just prepare your stomach. There might be some gross, mutilated bodies or horribly disfigured domestic animals. I don't know. Murders are weird, so just, you know. But you two are fine. It's Lucy I'm worried about. Okay. Well, let's go in. Well, that's a small door. A little spooky in here. I don't like it.
You're so noisy
Whoa.
in that armor.
Yep.
I realize it protects you
Bad
and all,
time to
but
talk about it.
could you try not to attract every bandit in Skyrim?
Working on it. Working on it. Although, you know. Man, it is... something about it being so empty. It's just, a little disconcerting. There's a chest here. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. There's a journal. I love reading. Let's see what it says. And some flyers. I guess he has a bit of an ego. This is why I said we shouldn't name him, you know? Or them, her, it, the murderer, whatever. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found a good source of bone, flesh, and blood. But thus far, a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter. The city is swollen with Contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. Some kind of time limit? From his list of ingredients, this is sounding an awful lot like a necromancer. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us. Perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. Yep, necromancer. Or soul magic, flesh magic. I kind of bundled them all up together, you know. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort tonight. This guy needs to be put down. Says right here on the cover, journal, Butchers, part 1. He's segmented his life story. It's wonderful. Let's take a look at these flyers. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Viola. Have I talked to her? I'm so very bad with names. It was moved recently. Anybody got any thoughts?
Hi.
Hello? No? Zora?
Yes, yes.
Ready to move?
No. No. Just wondering if you had maybe, any, ideas.
You go.
Ari? Nope. I guess.
Fine.
I guess the deductive reasoning aspect of this mission falls onto me. Should tankard some mead. Let's see here. Wardrobe. This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Okay, I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know if I'd call it perfectly good. Over here. Take a closer look. Small shelf. This shelf is filled with more of those butcher filters. Flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. What? Some kind of amulet. I'm getting some uneasy feelings about that amulet. It's got a skull on it. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? What was that? Okay, I'm getting scared. Alright, whatever, let's pick it up. Maybe we can give it to the court wizard or someone to look into it. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall. What? I really dislike this place. Who would live here? Pots and pans. Oh no. Okay, these haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs. Okay. I feared the worst. Check upstairs, I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna have my sword out. Just cause of, rats or something. Skeevers. Skeevers, yeah, let's go with that. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Oh, I don't like that. Oops, I took some boots. Whatever. They fell into my bag. Okay, yep, this is definitely a house. Let's get out of here now. Alright. Let's tell Yorlif what we found this time. Guys, you're really making me want to side with the Imperials by the way that you keep talking about the same thing over and over again. Yorlif, sorry to interrupt your meal.
Gourmet is hiding out somewhere in
Yes, I know, people are very into this chef guy. I think it's really neat that you guys are expanding your interests and your horizons and all that, but I just feel like we should focus on the murderer, now serial killer, I believe, that is running rampant through your streets. Do you know, first off, do you know anything about this butcher?
Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She
Not
posts
yet.
those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
I just might, actually. Listen, I found this amulet in the house. Do you know anything about it? Maybe your court wizard would know. It seems magical in nature.
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
I mean, I found it in the murder victim's home. I don't think we should sell it. If anything, we should give it back to the family. Okay.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yes, so you've said.
We know the price of freedom. But people...
Okay. So we could talk to the man that sells the curious... What was his name? Well...
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
No. Oh, hello. Excuse me. I think you are... Yes, Viola.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Yes, I saw your flyers. Do you have any information on this butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
You're very brave. What do you mean the guards can't help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
Yes, and what do you mean the people?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I'm sure your intentions are nothing but noble. I found this poster in Hiram, the Tova's, I believe her name? No, Frigga's house. Do you know anything about it?
I've been trying to put those up around the city, to warn people. Have them keep their eyes open. But someone keeps taking them down. You say you found it in Hiram?
Yes.
Frigga's old place? Let's go have a look around there. I've got a feeling about this one. I'll meet you over there.
Well, I already actually looked over there. Oh. Okay, well maybe she'll see something I didn't. She's fast. She's fast for her size. She's booking it. Madam, wait. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, I already looked in here. Hello?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Yes, okay, I guess, like I said, I already checked it out, but if you want to look over it again, maybe you can see something that all four of us missed.
Let's go. I'd rather not stay out here alone any longer than I have to.
You're not alone, you know, you got us, you got me, and Zora, and Ari, and I guess Lucian, if you're really desperate.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
During our murder investigation? Whoa, where are you going? Hey.
Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet.
Yeah, it was left even though it's perfectly fine. I already saw it.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Yes, as you should be. This one right here? Or this one? Whoa!
Oh my! You go first.
Okay, you guys wait out here.
Lucian Flavius, reporting for duty.
Yes, of course. One sees bones. Nope, I didn't mean to do. Trying to kick it open. False back panel. Oh no. Well, there's some remains, some skeletal remains, embalming tools. That must be what. I'll take one for evidence. That's what the priestess was talking about. Some bread. I wouldn't eat it. Try not to step on. And an altar, of course. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Oh, and the journal. Alright, here, look, part 2. It says in the cover. Perfect. I was left in such a cliffhanger on part 1. Let's see here. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. 175 fragments of bone for assemblage. Approximately 4 buckets full of blood. Nord preferred. Even the necromancers are racist. 1 spoon of marrow. No more than 2 from a thigh. 2 yards of flesh before cutting. Blade's edge. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mine, look. To the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when the spark will revive. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mine. What? Some kind of incantation. Probably shouldn't read it out loud, but it's fine. When the rotted minds unite under the most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text, as interpreted by the Aliads, and first transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon. There's some kind of ritual with some kind of time crunch behind it. Ice mind, I don't understand. Where the lights and look to the lights where the souls dance. Is he talking about the northern lights? When the spark will revive, necromancy, rotted unites under most skillful hands. Some kind of creation of body parts. It's really not my area of expertise. Take the journal though. Oh, whoa, oopsies. Yep, let's just pretend I didn't do that. Okay, so there's an altar in there.
Ready?
It sounds like a necromancer. And an experimental one at that. He seems to be trying to construct something.
My name is Ari, by the way.
Woundfirth.
It's nice
There
to
have
meet
been
you.
rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Have you heard the rumors? They've got Stendar's hammer itself on display at the Dwemer Museum over in Markarth. Why don't we go and take a look?
Yeah, Stendar's hammer. I'm not familiar with the artifacts, but Markarth. Never been to the Reach. Yeah, we can check it out when we have the time. After we're done with the murder investigation, Lucian. Alright. After you. Okay, so Woofirth. Maybe that's the court wizard. I can't imagine anyone else it would be. The Unliving, huh?
Hello, friend.
Good on the nose if you're trying to conceal the fact that you're a
But this talk of dragons?
necromancer. Okay, well we can go talk to Yorlif and tell him what we found. Maybe we should get the amulet checked out first though, before we start throwing accusations everywhere. A house of oddities. It's not going to be in the residential district. And it's not, you know, in Candlehearth Hall. I only saw the white file when I was over by the market, so maybe it's in the Grey Quarter.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Okay. Let's see here. First time over here. Oh, lovely, we found a dead end. Naranye's house. That's not it. Oh, right here. Calixto's House of Curiosities. First thing we saw. Look at that. Gratuitous. Alright.
Can I help?
Hello. Is this, are you? Oh, you're Calixto. You were one of the witnesses. Right. This is your shop, I suppose? It's lovely. Calixto, I have some.
The House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Thank you, but I actually need to talk to you.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Your sister, that's lovely. Listen, do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
The court mage, so it is Wolfirth. Wow, right under their noses. This is what, and no offense, Lucian, but I think this is starting to paint a pretty picture of why mages in general should be considered dangerous, you know? I mean, we have yet to meet a mage that was, like, super cool, you know? I think. We might have met one. My memory is horrible. No, the amulet, 500 gold. I don't think that's a good idea. I should probably just hand it over to Urlif since it's evidence. It could help in the arrest of the court wizard. I'll hold on to it for now, but if you were really interested, you could always talk to Urlif after this whole affair is sorted.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly.
Gotcha, okay. While I'm here, this is a pretty... are those skeletons back there? Is that a ribcage? How did you assemble this collection?
My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old.
I'm sure she's looking down, right? Down on you? I'm sure she would be. And I'm sorry for your loss. It was a pleasure talking to you. I'll go.
Pleasant chat. Until the next.
Yes, same here. Alrighty, fellas, let's get Ari. Your back is on fire. You should probably see to that.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities.
I quite literally just did. Alright. What are the chances that the court wizard goes in, you know, quietly? We might be in for a fight here. We went the wrong way. Alright, well, let's go arrest a necromancer.
Paul won't give us a straight answer.
If it were me, I would just, you know,
Don't be so sure
with the head. Fastest way to neutralize the threats. Urlif, I have some grim news.
How goes the investigation?
I believe the killer is...
He knows that.
I believe the killer is Woodfirth, the Unliving. your court wizard, from what I understand.
You think I need to send
Okay, hang on.
both
You're kind of you guys are kind of in the way. I'm gonna walk over here.
Helgen, destroyed
Yes,
by a dragon.
the killer, like I was saying, Woundfirth, the unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
We have evidence of necromancy, an altar, some journals, and I found this amulet, the Wheelstone, said to belong to the court wizard, all in the house of one of the murder victims.
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been
Did you say something,
a
Ari?
long time. We know the price of freedom.
Well, I guess that's it then. I thought we were gonna get to see the arrest, but
they have families.
I guess not.
How many of their sons and
Yarlif?
follow your banner? We are their
Oh, maybe he is.
Well put, friend.
You're coming with me.
Tell me,
Oh,
guys,
snap, we are.
why do you fight for me?
Yes,
I'd
sir.
follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but
Should we
why do you fight?
keep your sword arms ready
What then?
and your bow arm? I guess. That's him.
Under the arrest, the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall, and Frigga Shattershield, and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Whose names I heard whispered in their last
Whole
breath.
city lost their
I fight for
brains.
we few who did come home.
Scrying and
Only
auguring to find the murderer myself.
Familiar faces.
Make your excuses
I
from the
fight for my
bloodworks,
people.
wizard.
The
Get him out
bloodworks.
of my
Pay
sight.
the debts of
Yes,
an empire
sir.
too weak to
I'm
rule.
sorry, sir, but
Yet
you'll have to
brands
come
them
with me.
criminals for wanting
This
to rule
isn't
themselves.
over your life.
I fight so that all the fighting I've already done has. I fight.
Rot behind bars, criminal. He's kind of an old man. He's kind of an older gentleman. Are you escorting him? He seems to be walking away. Oh, there you go. You're catching up. Yep, go get him. Oh, you're at the door. You're gonna hold the door open for him. Okay. The bloodworks, huh? That's what you guys call the dungeons. It's catchy. All right, bit of an anticlimactic ending, but the streets are safer, and thus, one of the things we had to do here in Windhelm is completed. Let's go. Alright. I believe that's actually it. We didn't want to stay in town for too long. Now that the murderer has been apprehended, we can get out of here. Is there anything else we needed to do in Windhelm? Or in Eastmarch? I don't believe so. Did we ever find out where this is? Oh! We did. Oh, it's right there. Okay, we could do that at some point. Let's see here. I believe we're clear to go head back west. Stop by Whiterun. Clear some of our inventory out. Get some provisions and then head over to Boneshill Passage. And while we're in Falkreath, we could swing by Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. Legendary white file for him. Oh, and the Forsaken Cave. You know, he is kind of old. He is kind of old. Zora's sister isn't going anywhere. And no one's... that frost giant isn't going anywhere until we get there. Also, I did not realize it was a frost giant. That is going to be a tough fight. Maybe we check out this white file while we're here. It's not too far. Just west of us. Yes. What time is it? Okay. We can head out and then make camp on the road somewhere. If we don't make it before nighttime.
Enough!
What was that? You okay? Hello?
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Is everyone good? Someone just shouted, right? Did I imagine that? That was weird. Okay. Well, before I leave, I am gonna see if I can upgrade some stuff. Temper my steel, as it were.
Please, leave me be. I don't want any trouble.
Take it easy. I mean you no harm.
Thank you. But if you have questions, I'm afraid I won't be of much help.
Everything's fresh and delicious.
I just wanted to talk. Actually, I didn't even really want to talk. I thought you were a merchant, but do you need to talk?
I know, but I don't know much about the city. I'm new here, like you.
Oh, how long have you been here?
Not long. I haven't found a place yet since we left Morrowind. They have beds at Candlehearth Hall, but the people aren't very friendly.
No.
But Ambrose lets me stay at the corner club. There aren't any beds, but I don't sleep much anyway.
You are clearly fatigued. You need to sleep.
It isn't fatigue. Jorah said it was shock. After all that's happened, sometimes the words, they get caught in my throat.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. It's just, it hurts to talk about it.
I've heard of the many brave Dunmer that were lost migrating to Skyrim after the Red Year. I know it's not an easy path. I'm sorry for your loss.
Feldus wasn't brave. He was stupid. Always rushing in. Always. I'm sorry. You don't need to hear this.
You want to talk about Feldus?
He was my brother, my fraternal twin. But the only thing we shared was our birthday. He was brash. He never listened. When we were children, he'd use illusion spells to steal sweets from the cupboard. When the elders forbade destruction magic, he would rush me to the neighbor's yard and set fire to the chickens.
Well, that's just awful.
The elders blamed me. I was the responsible one. They said I was supposed to stop him, that it was my fault. They were right.
I don't know what happened to your brother in your past, but you're blaming yourself for his indulgences isn't good for you or him.
No, it's all my fault. I was supposed to look after him. I was the mature one.
Do you want to talk about it?
We had just crossed the border to Refugees' Rest. Father read the decree. Mother placed mountain flowers by the shallow grave markers. Only Feldus didn't care about graves and monuments. It was already an hour past midnight. He shouldn't have gone on ahead. He was so excited. We heard him calling through the darkness. He could see the lights from the dock, and if you squinted, you could almost see the outline of the palace.
He was young. As a boy, I would have been excited too. It's understandable.
Father chased after him. Mother and I, we followed. We passed Hollyfrost Farm just as Feldus started to cross the river. He hopped on a large ice floe by the bank. I thought he'd slip. Mother hollered at Feldus to be careful. He just stamped his feet. Then, it all happened so fast. The floe, it didn't crack. It didn't even make a sound. It just came straight through the ice like a ghost.
What came through the ice?
It was a hand. When Feldus hit the floor, the ice broke. He fell in, and Father went in after. Mother was screaming, and I just froze. We were standing on the embankment when more of them, they came right out of the snow. I felt a hand. It was cold, so cold, and I fainted. They say my blood turned hot as fire, but all I remember was the frigidness of that hand.
What happened next?
I woke up inside the temple. Jorah was whispering a prayer. I felt so strange, so weak. Lortham said a Nord named Brunwolf saved me, when the guards did nothing, by himself. I was the only one he could save. The priest put a gold towel to my brow, and I looked up at the great statue of Talos.
I don't
It
know
almost
if I've
felt
mentioned,
like,
but I really don't like it here.
like he was sneering at me. He was telling me it was my fault, my burden. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Oh, it's okay. Gods be good. Something attacked them. Damn it, if I knew where it was, I could go at least avenge them or something. Right. Where were we? Tempering my blade. Yes.